At the end, it all comes down to what you do when you have a bad day. When you feel ill, exhausted, like let this day just end now. Because usually when we have a bad day, we say, okay, it's a bad day, let's do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow it's still the bad day. So your habits and your actions on the bad day are way more important for your future than the good days. Because good days, everything goes cool, everything goes great. You're doing maybe even 110%. Everything is good. You're not hungry, you feel good. You get good news. You maybe have a phone call that makes you happy. You feel the good energy. And then the bad days always come. Like it doesn't need to be something bad in particular. Maybe it's just a bad day. Maybe you're just doing extra work and you're exhausted. Maybe one of your plans it's not going as you planned. Maybe you have some relationship problems. I don't know. Maybe your plans got stuck. It could be anything. Also the weather. And then you start making excuses why you can't, why you don't need to do some parts that are most crucial to do it. Maybe they're not important then, but they are important in your character development, that you are doing the things. I many times failed after like 10 days of having something, and then the thing comes, some obstacle, and then you don't do the smallest thing, and then this snowball effect becomes very big. So what I wanted to say now for you and for me, it's to keep the main habits, the main things we do to progress, where we start from, every day, even on a bad day. Well, there are some days that it's like normal to not do it, but then you will know then you will not ask if it's a bad day or you should still do it. Then it's gonna be clear. It's like some tragic thing that it's bigger than your projects or your development. And even if you catch yourself failing, it's very important to not happen 2 times in a row. So if it happens 2 times in a row, you're almost like starting over, because then it's already, if you like don't go to your let's say exercise. If you don't exercise one day because your knee hurts and you're careful about it, the second day you need to do it, because probably the knee is already better, and if it's not, yeah, take care of it. But if you don't do the two things, come on, one thing, if you do one thing, so now, for example, today I don't feel like filming this video because I'm very exhausted, and even my English is worse than average. If you stop doing a thing for one day, just say, okay, I messed up, let's do it tomorrow more, like let's do 2 times, or let's do better, or you know there is something that you could do better, and the second day it's perfect for that occasion. Or you see what, maybe you see what is happening that you didn't do it, so what stopped you, and the second day you can see what happened, and to know what new actions to do to move on, so this doesn't happen again. For example, if you didn't have time to make exercise, or if you're doing a video like me and you don't have time in the daytime, and you know that in the nighttime it's not gonna be perfect with lighting, you can say, okay, maybe Saturday I will not have time in between the day. Let's do it in the morning. Let's do it when I wake up, when I have the most energy, when I'm sure that I'm at home and I can make a video. So if I don't have time in between the day, or I will not have battery on my phone, like my phone it's on 15%, I will still do the video. I will still be able to film. So maybe next day that you will know it will be a busy day, make it in the morning. Or plan ahead, half hour I'm doing this. Maybe you have for example, one piece of content extra if this happens. So if something happens and you say, oh my god, I would love to do this, but now it's really messing, like I'm gonna lose money if I do it. You have one in extra, and you can skip one day. That's with fitness you can do that, with exercise, but with filming something or doing something that it could be done in advance, it's a good way. Yeah, so also one thing that keeps you on track, it's like a tracker. So once I was doing no fap for 60 days. It was meant to be 30 days, but then it kept going. So I made like a big piece of paper, like the one that like 2 meter, I think like 1 meter per 2 meter or something like that. And I made big boxes for each day, and I checked. And yeah, then you see, so you remember it even if in the bad days or in the good days that you're like busy and away, like on a trip, you will remember this with this physical note. Maybe have an alarm. This doesn't work for me, but we are different. So yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah, have a plan to do what it's necessary to do on a bad day. That's about it. Okay, guys, have a nice day.